One other product I want to show you guys today, it's not necessarily new to the Golden lineup. You guys are probably familiar with our Golden Kayak Launch. However, what we have here in front of me, this is scaled down because it's a boat show model. This is our Gen 3 Kayak Launch. So we've made some major improvements based on customer feedback on this product. And what we've done is we've actually done an all new redesign on the shell of this thing. So you'll notice that we've gone from round tube and the grab rail on the ladder. You're going to notice a very different construction on this model here versus our previous Gen 1 and Gen 2 models. This Kayak Launch is all aluminum T6 6061 marine grade aluminum with stainless steel hardware. We include a 1,000 pound brake winch that's manufactured by Oz Lifting Corp. This Kayak Launch is able to mount both onto a concrete seawall and or to a wood dock, and or if you have a floating dock with a track system, T-bolts can be added and this can be locked into our floating dock system and what you see it mounted to here. So we have several different mount options. It's not just limited to being on a wood dock. Like again, it can be on a seawall or a bulkhead. So this is a really versatile system for launching your kayak and or canoe, and just very easy to operate. This is one of the coolest products that we have out there for people that are avid kayakers or canoers out in the water, such as myself. This makes it a breeze to not have to launch that kayak or that canoe in by hand and pull it out by hand. This is simply designed that so you're able to load your vessel onto the Kayak Launch. You're able to simply lower it down into the water, get your kayak and or your canoe to the buoyant float position. It gives you the ability to board the vessel. You've got a grab rail here. The aluminum bunks that come standard with this Kayak Launch are actually 6-foot extruded bunks. So there's plenty of bunk space here to carry your canoe and or your kayak. And then upon re-entry, you're going to bring your kayak or your canoe in. You have the ability to leash it off here onto the grab rail, hop out of your canoe or kayak and come up the ladder, and then you're able to just bring this thing right on up. Our Kayak Launch is offered in 2 standard versions. We have a 5-step and a 7-step, and that is basically just a count of steps. Our 5-step has 4 foot of travel. Our 7-step has 6 foot of travel. Now, we also make these and modify these to be an extra wide version. On our standard footprint for our Kayak Launch, they have 34 inches of clear entry. On our extra wide versions, we have 43 inches of clear entry. And this is to help accommodate for a lot of the new big fishing style kayaks that are coming out, because we've noticed that the kayak manufacturers, they're not making their beams any narrower, they're actually making them a lot wider. So we do have a solution to accommodate for that larger, wider kayak. With our standard Kayak Launch here, we have a 250 pound weight capacity limit. This year we're going to be introducing our new heavy duty version, which I believe will have a 500 pound weight capacity limit. And it will also be a hand crank brake version. One thing we got a lot of consumer feedback on was trying to introduce a powered option for this thing. So it's something we are alpha testing and developing now. So hopefully in the next year or so, we're going to be able to introduce something motorized with electric, whether it be hardwired and or solar. So stay tuned for that. But with this new Gen 3 model, it's a lot sturdier. You're going to notice it's a new design and new construction. Same principles, we've just kind of really beefed this thing up for the standard version that you see here in front of you.